The NotebookLM feature that you've been waiting for a long time is finally here. Now you can revise and edit your slides right inside NotebookLM. Of course, a lot of people got this revise feature much earlier than this. I got this revise option only now. So I'm going to share with you what you can do to revise and edit your slides using NotebookLM. In fact, there are not many videos around YouTube that talk about the full capabilities of the revise option in NotebookLM. So you're going to find some very interesting techniques in this video. So please watch this till the end. I am Ram Gopal from presentationprocess.com. Let us jump right in. Here is a presentation that I created in NotebookLM called Fortifying the Golden Years, a guide to senior fraud prevention. And I generated the slide deck, and the slide deck looks like this. When I go to slideshow, I can quickly show you the various slides. So these are all the various slides. The look and feel is very nice and very professional. Now I'm going to click on this ellipsis button right next to the presentation, and I get this option here now called Revise. Let me click on that, and that takes me to this view. You can see for every single slide I have this option available to make changes. First I'll show you how to make some small changes inside the slides and get our revised version. Then I'll show you how we can make a stylistic change to the entire presentation so we can get a totally different look and feel. So first let us go to the first slide. Here the slide title seems to be pretty long. Instead of saying combating the ether, strategic defense against senior fraud, of course you can make changes the way you want. I'm going to shorten this by just saying strategic defense against senior fraud to be the title. So let me click here. You cannot select this or change this because this is just an example. So let me click here and start typing. Change the slide title from the current one to strategic defense against senior fraud. So this is going to be the change, and you can see as soon as I made the change, there is this pending change indicated. Now let me go and make change to the second one. Now I want you to note one other thing. The changes are still pending in this slide, and that is the reason why you see a blue outline to that specific slide. So whichever slide that you select and make changes will have this blue outline to indicate that those specific slides are the ones that are going to be regenerated. So let us select the second one. So this says that the impact is $32,000 average loss per victim. So there is an icon here which is about the purse. I want this actually to be a lot more specific, maybe something to indicate theft. So I'm going to say change the icon that shows wallet to the icon of a money bag stolen by a thief. So in the earlier slide, I made a change to the text. Here I am making a change to the graphic. And you see there are two pending changes here. I can click on the drop-down menu and I can see all the changes. I can go to any specific slide by clicking here, and I can make my changes here. And if I don't want any of those changes, then I can click on clear all, and that will clear all these pending changes. So those are the options available here that you can see. Let me see if I can make any more change. Okay, I can make a change here. This graphic is not very clear. It says the anatomy of manipulation, the ether, and it says that these are the three factors that contribute to the high emotional state, and the one here is the value of logic. I want this to be a lot clearer. So I'm going to say replace the graphic shown here with an infographic that shows how over time the intensity of emotion increases and the intensity of logic decreases. I'm going to say label the line that indicates the heightened emotional state as the ether. Also label the line representing logic. So this is the infographic that I have in mind. Some kind of a chart kind of a thing with intensity on one side and time on the other side, and the emotion increases over time and the logic decreases over time. So that is the graphic that I have in mind. So that is what I try to describe here. So these are the three changes, and you can see the blue outline in these three changes. And once these changes are done, I'm going to say generate new deck. Now you can see generating slide deck revision. Now the important thing is the original deck is retained by NotebookLM. So you can compare and contrast the changes with the original version. Now I have got the revised deck. Let us go to the deck and see what changes we've got here. The first change is this. Now look at the title. The title used to be Combating the Ether, Strategic Defense Against Senior Fraud. So can you see it is a pretty long title. This is the new title, Strategic Defense Against Senior Fraud, because I gave the specific instruction to cut the extra portion out. Then let us go to the second slide where we made some changes. The change is here. This was the original icon, the icon of a wallet. I also want you to see the style here. It is very subtle. There is no shining element. I want you to see the revised option here. The icon is changed. Now the icon is a money bag being stolen by a thief, and it's so beautifully depicted here. And also see the style here. The lines are now having a glow. So that is the second change. Let us go forward. So this was the third change that we wrote. I asked NotebookLM to create an infographic to portray how the intensity of emotion increases over time and the intensity of logic goes down over time. I asked NotebookLM to label the heightened emotion state as the ether, and you can see that it is very clearly shown. And I also asked it to label the logic line, and it is labeled pretty nicely. In addition to that, it has given this point called as the ether or the heightened emotional state. So this is where it actually crosses. All these beautiful red smoky effect and the highlight of the point where the intersection happens. I couldn't have imagined all this visually even if I tried. So now that we know how to make those small changes to the text, to infographics or the diagrams and some of the icons, now let us see how we can make a sweeping change across the entire slide deck by changing its style. Now, for a similar presentation, I made another slide deck, and this is the style that I could see. A quick look at the style. You can see that this is a lot more friendly with a lot of nice infographics shown here. Now, I'm going to make a change to the style here. Let me close this, and then click on this, go to revise, and here I'm going to give my instructions. What is the prompt I'm going to give? Act as a senior brand designer, transform this content into a minimalist, high-impact corporate presentation, use a Swiss-style design philosophy characterized by asymmetrical layouts, ample white space, and sans serif typographic hierarchy. The color palette should be deep slate and tech blue, and I've given the exact hex code. Use high-resolution, architectural or abstract text imagery instead of literal clip art. Every slide must contain a 1:2 ratio of text to visual space to ensure readability and a premium feel. Let me copy this. Let me make the changes to only a few slides so you can see the difference between this old style and the original one. So I'm going to click here and press Ctrl V, and then let us go here and Ctrl V and go here and Ctrl V and this Ctrl V. So for 4 of these slides, I have made the changes, and let us say generate new deck, and the deck is getting changed. Now we have got the revised slide deck for our second presentation. Let me go to the slideshow. This is our first slide. Can you see the entire look and feel of this is different? It looks far more professional. This was the original slide. It looks a little playful, not totally professional. So this was the style that I was actually looking for. And see the color palette. It is the charcoal black, and the blue is exactly according to the hex code that I defined. And I go forward, you can see the same style is retained. And the best part is the style is extended to the graphics as well. So there is uniformity in the look and feel of the entire deck. Let us go to the next one. And only till this slide I had given instructions on the style to be followed. Let us go to the next slide and see what happens. You can see that the actual slide is retained. There is no change whatsoever in the style that was originally created. And of course, once all the changes are made and if the deck is according to your requirement, then you can go here, click on more options and download this as a PowerPoint. So that is the full power of the revise option available in NotebookLM now. If you open NotebookLM and you don't find that revise button, please wait for a few days because these kind of changes are usually rolled out in phases. Just as they rolled it out to me only recently, I'm sure they will roll it out to you as well if you wait for a couple of days. But this tool is definitely going to be a game changer once you have it available for your NotebookLM. So try this right away and share the results with me. I would be quite excited to know what kind of changes that you were able to make using the revise option. I'll see you in the next video.